Hey everyone, I'm Nick MacDonald, your headmaster of astrology at the Sisters Enchanted and star reader at Nick MacDonald Astrology, guiding you to your destiny through the stars. This is Moonspeak. Alright, we start this week off with a full moon in Taurus. The moon is our emotional reactions, and when it's full, our emotional reactions have nowhere to hide from the energy of the lunar intention, of the moon, of anything. We have to deal with the reactions that we're having at this point. Our new moon lunar intention and the sun we're both in Scorpio. The sun is still in Scorpio. And it's directing us to create environments and spaces around us and to set intentions towards accepting the fact that we need to progress. We need to change from being the same stagnant person that we were throughout this entire year. That's what Scorpio energy has us doing. It has us wanting to act on that change and become that person that we want to be. We also find the ability to love ourselves incredibly deeply and love the person that we're becoming and the person that we are. But if you have a crazy full moon, it's probably because you haven't been doing all of that work to change. You haven't been doing the work to say, this is the person that I want to become. This is who I was before, and this is who I can be one day. Or at least who I want to embody today, right? So really take some time, slow down. If the events around you are going crazy, you might have people behind the scenes manipulating events with all of that Scorpio energy that doesn't allow for that self-care and that comfort to come. Really make sure that at this point, for your own sense of emotional well-being, that you take some time to slow down, to find what's comfortable for you, and to find what makes you feel loved. Next up, we have a waning gibbous moon in Gemini. We're still riding that energy from the full moon, and now we need to have this sense of communication, right, with Gemini energy. We want to communicate, or we need to communicate, all of that sense of love and self-worth that we've had to other people. We need to let people know, hey, I freaking love myself. I'm great, I'm awesome, and I'm stable in who I am. Now, with the moon in Gemini, Gemini is ruled by Mercury, and Mercury right now is retrograding through Scorpio. So we have this sense of wanting to communicate, needing to communicate who we are and how much self-worth we've had and all the work we've done, but we want to keep the secrets all the way underneath the surface with that Scorpio energy. We don't really want to let all of that out because it doesn't feel good. Because really what it's going to do is it's going to cement the fact that you need that sense of self-worth, that sense of love and self-care. It's going to cement the fact that you're communicating that to other people. And change doesn't feel good to us naturally. But once you do it, and once you do communicate, once you do have that conversation, that uncomfortable conversation about, hey, this is what has been happening over the course of this lunar cycle, over the course of this last month, and it doesn't make me feel good the way that you've acted, the way that I've acted, I really need to find more stability, right? That's kind of what you need to be saying right now to yourself, and what you need to be thinking about how you're communicating that to other people. Finally, we have a waning gibbous moon in Cancer. Every time the moon moves into Cancer, it moves over the North Node, directing us to really own who we are and own who we want to be. This also creates a trine, or a harmony, with our original lunar intention and the sun. So really, it's benefiting this entire lunar cycle. What we're supposed to be doing is creating boundaries again around the person that we've become, right? We had to break everything down and rebuild it, or we've had to at least transform it in some way, and doing so changes the border of who you've become and what you're willing to accept. Set that picket fence up so that you can really say, this is my space, this is where I feel comfortable, and I need to take some time for some self-care, some self-reflection. That's what you should really be doing right now, because that self-reflection and that self-care is really what's projecting you into your destiny, right? It's what's giving you the space to do all of the work that you need to do to achieve your soul's purpose or your destiny. Thanks guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to check out last week's video where I talk all about our first quarter moon in Aquarius, and next week's video where I'm talking about our last quarter moon in Leo. The entire lunar cycle works together, and all of these videos work together too. If you have any questions, don't forget to message me. Have a great week guys, and I'll see you next week. Thanks.